Ladies and gentlemen, UMG just dropped their Euphoria. It might be their Meet the Grams. I ain't gonna lie to you. UMG has responded to Drake's lawsuit and talking about dismissing it. And boy, did they go crazy is what I'm hearing. Listen, before we get into that, protect hip hop culture. This is a powerful statement and it goes into what I'm saying because anybody who's suing because of a battle, suing because of things that are said in the song, suing and the ramifications of the lawsuit might impede artistic integrity or freedom of speech is not protecting the hip hop culture. That's really the reason I have really lost most of my respect for Drake. Had he never done any of these lawsuits, I'm still riding with Drake. This is the one where nope. You go back to the reactions. That's how it was. Listen, if you believe this like I believe this, link in the pinned comment, go grab your shirt. We got plenty colors. This is the red right here. And I'm sending personal thank you videos to everybody who grabs them in the next 11 days. Keep going. I've been sending mad of them. So let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. I just got out the gym too. So if you hear that in the back, that's the fan. And I got the towel too. Oh yeah, because listen, they opened it up with a Drake quote. That's battle rap. You using his own lyrics against him? You flipping his lyrics? Oh, no, they called Dot. They said, Dot, we need you to ghostwrite this one right here. He said, yeah, I want it all. That's what I strive for. Diss me and you'll never hear a reply for it. That's Drake on, I just want to be successful. I thought you wasn't supposed to respond to disses. That's what UMG said. UMG said, but over here you said, oh, they borrowing him. Let's get right into it. Plaintiff, one of the most successful recording artists of all time, lost the rap battle that he provoked and in which he willingly participated. Instead of accepting the loss like the unbothered rap artist he often claims to be, he sued his own record label in a misguided attempt to salve his wounds. I'm assuming salve is a short version of salvage. I've never heard somebody use that. Plaintiff's complaint is utterly without merit and should be dismissed with prejudice. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, no, we going to church. You know, in the church when your auntie got the... Oh, nah, bro. Oh, nah, that's not even the intro. That's before the intro. That's before the intro. That means they're talking before the beat even dropped. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's go to the intro. Now, this is 32 pages. I don't know if I'm going to read every page because we'd be here all day, but we're going to read as much as we need to. In spring of 2024, two of the most popular recording artists in the world, Kendrick Lamar and Aubrey Drake Graham, or Plaintiff, engaged in a high-profile rap battle. Over the course of approximately 2 months, they exchanged increasingly vitriolic and incendiary diss tracks, which means they got worse and worse and more mean to each other. Sometimes responding within hours of each other. That was Kendrick. They niggas had to throw it in. Remember Kendrick got him right away? Petty. Drake encouraged the feud. For example, when he felt that Lamar was taking too long to respond, Drake released a second recording in which he goaded Lamar to continue the public rap battle. Oh my God. And it's all true. Lamar did just that, and collectively, Drake and Lamar released a total of 9 tracks taking aim at each other. Multiple commentators declared Lamar to be the winner of the battle. I'm one of them. Oh, nah! This is everything that I've been saying. I still, to this day, do not understand how anybody justified this defamation suit. I cannot for the life of me. And here's the crazy part. I saw people who were killing J. Cole. Look at Maul. Bodying J. Cole for the apology, which, you know, you have every right to. But then trying to do mental gymnastics to make the Drake lawsuit make sense. And I was just like, man, that's way more soft than what Cole did. It's both of them are soft for that, but like, why we bodying this nigga? And y'all trying to make excuses for... Okay, I see what it is. Bar for bar, this is what I'm saying. They bit my style word for word, bar for bar. Go back to my videos. Not like us. The penultimate track in the feud is the subject of the complaint. The recording and music video were released by Lamar through Defendant UMG on May 4th, 2024. Not Like Us was a massive commercial and artistic success. Facts. The record was the best-selling rap record of 2024, won the Grammy Award of Record of the Year, along with 4 other ones. And the accompanying music video won the Grammy for Best Music Video, and there's 2 more. The song Not Like Us won the Grammy for Song of the Year and has become ubiquitous cultural phenomenon. A ubiquitous cultural phenomenon. It's big in the culture. Among other things, Lamar performed the song in 2024 Super Bowl halftime show to a record audience, and Saturday Night parodied it in their 50th, and they just throwing. Everybody love this song. You think we paid all these niggas to like this song? That's the part too where I find it so insulting that with this even they botted stuff. I find it very insulting that Drake is basically saying if you like that song, you didn't really like it. You were tricked into liking it. That's so insulting. And I think as somebody who is like, how you gonna tell me, nigga? Like, what? That's like you being like, man, I enjoy the song. Somebody like, no, you don't. You only like it because the way it was promoted to you. What? How do you even argue that? Like, how do you even prove that? Hold on, Queso calling me Big Dipper. Make sure you subscribe. I can't get to him right now because I got to get to this. Hold on. The many notorious diss tracks throughout rap's history consists of a series of hyperbolic insults. Fact! And anybody who's pro this lawsuit, you just got to be anti-battle rap, anti-diss tracks. I don't want to hear you listening to Hit 'Em Up. I don't want to ever hear you listening to Ether. Matter of fact, I don't even want to hear you listening to songs where rappers are too competitive. Or might be man, y'all niggas it's just a very soft group of people tried to hijack the culture. Drake has been pleased to use UMG's platform to promote tracks leveling similar incendiary attacks at Lamar. Yes, mind you, somebody is suing a company that allowed somebody to drop a diss track on them that also allowed that person suing them to drop 3 diss tracks on the site. What? I don't know how y'all justify this, bro. You got to be a Drake sword swallower like you could be a Drake fan and be like, no, this is soft, this is stupid, and I'm not pro this. But to try to justify this is some sword swallowing. I'm sorry. Including most significantly, the Lamar engaged in domestic abuse. We all called this from a mile away. And the one of Lamar's business partner and manager is truly the father of Lamar's son, which is Drake just a Karen. This is reheating why I'm angry at Drake. Drake is just a Karen. That is really what you are. I can say whatever I want, but you can't say it. And then he's going to say, oh, because calling somebody a PDF is worse. Not to everybody. I think that's the worst thing you could be, but like, there's a lot of people who take a lot of pride in being in the father of their children. And if you walked into a room and told them that those aren't your kids, that's your best friend's kids, you might catch something to the stomach. Like, that's insane, no matter how you level it, right? Because we can say one is worse than the other. It doesn't matter. Defamation is defamation. It's not a sliding scale. Because who determines that scale? Who determines what defamation is okay and what defamation isn't? Not Drake. Not Drake. Either defamation is okay or it's not. Period. Oh, yeah, we going to church with this one. We going to church with this one. Fresh out the gym, too. I had to jump on this. Okay. That Lamar engaged in, also domestic abuse. I forgot that one. And the one of Lamar's business. Okay, yeah. But now, after losing the rap battle, Drake claims that Not Like Us is defamatory. It is not. While the complaint focuses almost entirely on Not Like Us, it disregards the other Drake and Lamar diss tracks that surrounded Not Like Us, which is also weird, as well as the convenient of the diss track genre. Not Like Us, as well as the conventions of the diss track genre. Facts. Drake's trying to ruin diss tracks. And thus critically ignores the context of the dispute. Assessed in context, as it must be, Not Like Us clearly conveys non-actionable opinion and rhetoric Rhetorical hyperbole, which basically means, for everybody out there who fell asleep during the words of the days, they're basically saying this is clearly hyperbolic, meaning that they're saying, just like any rapper, saying extreme things to either boost themselves up, make you look crazy, make them look more rich, make them look like it's hip hop, right? And there's a lot of hyperbolic things in Not Like Us that it's like, clearly you can't literally do that. So where do you take certain things as real, as law, and certain things as hyperbole? Get out of here. Get out of here. Diss tracks are popular and celebrated art forms centered around outrageous insults, facts. And they will be severely chilled if Drake's suit was to permit it to pursue. Anybody who's been watching me since the beginning of this, isn't that what I said? It's legally in the paperwork now. It's in the paperwork now. Is that not what I said? Niggas think that I'm mad because Drake lost a battle. No, I leave that for... I love that Drake was in that battle. Go back and listen to my Heart Part 6 reaction. I was happy. I was happy J. Cole dropped 7-minute drill. What I will never stand for is a nigga who is doing a lawsuit that might fundamentally change battle rap and rap in general. Not me. You on the wrong channel. Go to one of them niggas that got an owl in their name if you want to just have people pander to you and lie to you. If Kendrick was doing this, I'd be going just as hard as him, on him. Facts. But I don't think Kendrick would ever do some, man. Drake also alleged that Not Like Us consists second-degree harassment. Oh, you so soft. But sues under a criminal statute that does not proscribe speech and has no private right of action. Oh, no. Finally, Drake claims that UMG's promotion of Not Like Us violates New York's general business law, but fails to allege any of the elements for that claim. No, Drake. I'm telling you, I low-key think this lawsuit was worse than Not Like Us. Some people might be like, you crazy. I don't think so. I think Not Like Us, people have called Drake a PDF before. People have made jokes about him with Millie Bobby Brown. People have done this for a long time. And he's been able to go past that. What he's not going to go past now, and what's going to keep bringing this up, is this. I don't care what anybody... You will forever be the nigga who tried to sue because you lost a rap battle. Facts, nigga. You saved J. Cole. I ain't going to lie. Notably, less than 3 years ago, Drake himself signed a public petition criticizing the trend of prosecutors using artistic... Bro, it's almost like UMG watch my videos. If you've been watching my videos for this whole battle, say I didn't say every last one of these points. And then the nigga's gonna be like, well, no, I see the problem. I've been said this, bro. There's some people who are mad at Drake because it's the hip thing to do. I was never one of those niggas, bro. Anyway, notably less than 3 years. Yeah, nigga, it's the same thing with the Young Thug stuff. You corny for that, Drake. That's corny, nigga. Creative expression against them. Drake signed a petition potentially criticizing the trend of prosecutors using artistic creative expression against them. Yup. Now it's illegal. Now he wanted to be bring the cops in. Creative expression against them by treating rap lyrics as literal facts. And then they quoted where he said it. As Drake recognized, when it comes to rap, they're using... The final work is a product of an artist's vision and imagination. Drake was right then and is wrong now. Damn. The complaint... my bad, The complainant unjustified claims against UMG are no more than Drake's attempt to save face for his unsuccessful rap battle with Lamar. The court should grant UMG's motion to dismiss a complaint with prejudice. If I'm the judge... I would have dismissed this out the gate. Out the gate. We need to start getting... Hip-hop about 50 years old now. There should be people who are in the legal system like judges now who grew up with hip-hop. If I was a judge, I'd see this case and be like, man, if you don't get this, I will go punt this out the window, bro. The parties defended UMG's global... Okay, let's skip through that. Brands or host catalog of more than 3.2 million. UMG represents artists in third party and helps maximize their commercial success. Basically, they're explaining to you what the job of a record label is to push artists and maximize their commercial success. So them doing things to make a song that's successful more successful is kind of their job. That's why you sign to a label. stupid. Drake is internationally known rap artist. Drake signed with UMG through UMG's Republic in 2009 and extended his contract in 2022. Drake's partnership with UMG has been hugely successful. He is one of the best-selling music artists of all time, which also goes into the whole, no, he's doing this for the little man. Nah, nigga. When you was all gravy and you was eating together, it was fine. This is the definition of ratting. Y'all was together doing the crime, and then when it's not on you, you go tell? Ratting. With over 170 million albums sold and a series of, and now they're also talking about how successful of an artist he is. And a series of award accolades, including Billboard Music Award in 2021. UMG also represents Lamar. Lamar's highly successful. Drake and Lamar engaged in a vitoric rap feud. We already got that. Not Like Ours was the recording at the center of it. Was released as part of rap beef. Lamar. The artist feud reportedly traces its origins back more than a decade. Facts. But broke into the public mention in 2004 when Drake and Lamar began trading diss tracks sometime within the same hour. Drake and Lamar's feud not unique in the world of rap. It's absolutely not. Rap feuds were artistic trade, diss track, including insulting each other, having existed pretty much since the beginning of rap. Drake, you know you're on the wrong side of history when you got UMG protecting battle rap. When you have UMG protecting artistic expression and you're the one combating it. They're bringing history lessons of battle rap to you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They are literally trying to protect the integrity of hip hop. Protect hip hop without culture. Man, go get you a shirt. Stop playing with me. Drake and Lamar's feud was not unique. Okay, A number of stories and feuds have occurred throughout rap history, including Roxanne. I want to be your man. Y'all don't even know about Roxanne Shante and Roxanne's Revenge. Y'all don't even know about. I'm skipping this because they don't even know about this. Nas, Jay-Z, Ether, Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki. Nicki ain't Sue. You sure? Nicki did say she bees in the track. Drake is as described in the Pop Culture Happy Hour podcast transcript cited by Drake. Rap feuding is the art of blood sporting music and speculative exercise that highly sensitive long-time rumors. A prolific rap feud combated, having traded diss tracks with a number of artists, including Pusha T. Now they're going back to, oh, but wait a minute, it was cool when you was doing it, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, okay. When you was talking about Push's manager and all that. Oh, okay. All right. Meek Mill. When you was ruining Meek Mill's career, it was all good. Back-to-back lyrics, Drake diss track in Meek Mill feud. Duppy freestyle lyric, Tracy up. The public feud between Drake and Lamar traces back to 2023. Recording First Person Shooter by Drake and Cole, in which J. Cole rapped that he, Drake, and Lamar were the big three, the top three rappers. In response to Lamar appeared on March 23 track Like That with artist Future Metro Boomin, in which he rejected the notion or Drake and them were equal, rapping mother F the big three. It's just big me. It's quoted legally now. Kendrick the GOAT. Drake responded in April to, okay, we all know, this is kind of just going through the history of the battle. We know this. We know. And his career, okay, and then how you effing big step in with his 5'7" men's on and pipsqueak pipe down you with big three. And his career, your first number one, I had to put it in your hands. Your last one break, you really knocked the ish. And I'm on top of the mountain. I like push-ups. Y'all can say what y'all want. But I like how they quoted it too. Just to have it, this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. He also encouraged the feud, stating, and that effing song y'all got did not start the beef with us. That ish been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up. Oh, I forgot. Oh, dang. Well, there goes that. You said it didn't start it? Then, seemingly impatient with the time it was taking Lamar to respond, Drake released a second track, Tailor-Made Freestyle, on Instagram. Oh, yeah, they just watched my videos. There was an intern at UMG said, hold on. What'd you say? Hold on. What did he say? This is what I said all of this, bro. I said all of this. I said literally almost verbatim. Then seemingly impatient. Yeah, I said, bro, you were so thirsty. You wanted this battle to happen so bad. You were thirsty. You dropped another one. On Instagram, Tailor-Made Freeze. And then what did you say on Tailor-Made? I hope they bring that up. They're going to bring that up. The record uses artificial intelligence to make it sound the voice of deceased rap icon Tupac Shakur. They made it sound horrible. And rapper Snoop Dogg are rapping Drake's lyric in their voice. Drake taunts Lamar for his delay, which is egging him on. More notably, for present purpose, Drake urges Lamar in the voice of Tupac, talk about Drake liking young girls on Lamar's next track. You asked for it. Kendrick, we need you, the West Coast savior, engrave your name in some. So he goes through the lyrics where it's like, you seem a little nervous about that public. At this Canadian light-skinned dot, we need a no debate West Coast victory man, which he got. Call him a B for me. Talk about him liking young girls. That's a gift from me. Oh my God. In the voice of Snoop, Drake calls Lamar to release new tracks. Yeah, so basically, and then the Epstein angle is what we, yeah. And in his own voice, Drake raps, since like that, your tone changed a little. You not that enthused. How are you not in the booth? I forgot you. Oh, no. Drake egged this beef on more than I even realized. Lamar responded to 2 tracks, Euphoria, released by you, and 616 of LA, okay, released on Instagram. So the Euphoria lyrics, Lamar raps of Drake and Euphoria, the famous actor we once know. Okay, yeah, we know the lyrics. He criticized Drake's music. I make music that, okay, yeah. You make music that pacify him. Attacks his use of Tupac's voice and tailor-made. I'm ready to double down. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make pop turn in his grave. Cut no business. You got shit twisted. What is it? The braids! Attacking his parenting. All right, cool. Drake uses the brand OVO for various commercial endeavors, including his record label OVO SoundCloud. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. Lamar insults 616 where he raps Drake's OVO team disloyal. Have you ever thought that OVO was working for me? Drake responds approximately 14 hours later, which is great, on the evening of May 3rd with, I feel like Drake doesn't get enough props for responding as fast as he did. Only Kendrick did, because it was like record time. The track is Family Matter the track is a scathing attack on Lamar's. Laden with hyperbolic slurs, Drake attacks, among other things, Lamar's authenticity, mocks his height. They're pointing out all the defamatory states Lamar cheated on his fiance. Oh my God. And asserts one of Lamar's children was fathered by one of his business partners and managers, Dave Free. I'm not reading the lyrics because we know the lyrics. Drake also rapped that Lamar physically abused his fiance. The recording also makes various other allusions to violence, including gun violence. Drake opens up with him, opens that he has emptied the clip over friendlier jabs as, what? And I'm thinking he's speaking well, yeah, actually, the rapper side of me goes, Drake, I don't think Drake was literally saying he shot people over friendlier jabs. But when you're not if your whole lawsuit doesn't allow Kendrick to speak hyperbolic and everything he says must be taken literal, then so much yours. Drake really just, you know that Tom and Jerry meme where Tom is pointing the shotgun through Jerry's hole and it's coming back to blow his own head off? That's what Drake did with this lawsuit. That's what he did. All right, come get this whooping. I don't know how much more. This video is getting real long, and I don't want it to be too long. If you guys want me to read the rest of it, part 2, let me know. I'll do it. But I don't want to be here all day reading this. But let's read a little bit more of it. Let's read like one more page. Lamar responds within 2 more back-to-back tracks. Because this isn't just going through the history of it. We know that replayed 30 minutes. Not Like Us was released May 4th. Like the diss track before, Not Like Us consists hyperbolic insults. Then they go through all the insults. Oh, let me see. Lamar calls Drake, why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord was probably a minor. It's God's plan to show y'all the lighter. Mocks Drake's OVO brand. And Image, what's OVO for? The vaginal option, pussy? What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. I can't believe Drake and Kendrick lyrics are in legal documents. Makes hyperbolic threats of violence. You think the beg gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga? I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop, nigga. And technically, that's not even. That might just literally, that's where your tour ends. Drake literally says, I'll empty the clip on you. Drake's personal relationship, including alleged that Drake has relations with rapper Lil Wayne's girlfriend, and calls him a colonizer, inferring Drake exploits artists and fame and financial benefit. They are chefing this nigga. Talk to that man. And I love every minute of this. I love every minute. I'm so happy about this. Yeah, I'm glad they said it and put it in paperwork. It's no different than begging Kai Cenat to stay on stream And then when he stays on to react to your song, and then when he reacts to Kendrick's, you put him in legal paperwork as an example of like payola. Man, if you don't shut your soft ass. Taking up Drake's invitation, tailor-made, his invitation in tailor-made freestyle to talk about Drake like Yo Girls. Lamar also makes various statements at issue in complaint, including saying, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You told him he also raps. And Bucka got a weird case. Why he's still around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Wah, wah. And states, your homeboy needs subpoenas. The predators moving flocks. The name gotta be registered. The place on neighborhood watch. Man, I know academics are reading this like, acadiddy. Drake responded the following day with Heart Part 6 lyrics. And like I said, I wasn't as hard on Heart Part 6 as everybody else was. He definitely lost still, but I wasn't as hard. There, Drake doubles down on his statement that one of children was fathered by Dave Free, so you still slandering, and reiterates his claim of domestic abuse, so you double down. Drake states that he allegedly defamatory statements not like us. The Epstein angle that he expected to disform. The Epstein angle is what I expected is crazy. And denies them. The track only contains further references to violence, including I'll slit your throat with the razor. Damn. And yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass is in extreme danger. I think that's dope rapping. But yeah, nigga, when you start having it to take everybody literally, this is your fault too. Not Like Us is a massive commercial and artistic success. Lamar widely perceived to win the battle. I do think Kendrick Lamar did come out superior in the end of the quarter. We can say Kendrick won. Also, New York article. Has there ever been a clearer loser than Drake? Okay, so they're quoting all the people who said Drake lost. Okay. Baca refers to a member of OVO that was arrested in 2014 on human trafficking and assault charges. Those are weird cases. And convicted of assault. That is a conviction of a weird thing. You're convicted of assault, so yes, you literally have a weird case, nigga. Sorry, nigga. It's not assault because you beat up some nigga at the club. Lamar's 2024 album was titled Missing Around the Big Steppers. It set multiple records, including most single streaming day. So they're showing you that Kendrick been popping. Y'all just didn't pay attention. The fastest to reach 300 million Spotify's, most streamed song in a 7-day period within the first week. Oh, y'all thought he was just within the first week. Not Like Us debuted on number 1. I was making sure they're not talking about Not Like Us in this. Is they talking about Not Like Us in this, actually? Regardless, within the first weeks of release, Not Like Us debuted number 1 Billboard and ranked in YouTube with it has maintained. It was a very popular song. I'm summarizing. This is the nigga reading that the record has reached for Rolling Stones. Basically, the song was popping. The song has been popping. Legal standard argument to survive a motion to dismiss under rule a complete must be pled enough fact to state claim to relief that it is plausible on its face. See, the court can credit only well-pled, non-consularly factual allegations and must disregard legal conclusions. So you're basically they're saying if somebody concluded something by your actions, you can't really sue them by that because it is your actions that made them conclude it. It wasn't that they're stating a fact. And I think there's enough actions to conclude that the things Kendrick said. The court may permissibly consider documents other than complaint and ruling on a motion under such as documents that are incorporated into complaint by reference and matter of which a court takes judicial notice. Also, contains information. Okay, so I'm gonna stop it here. But one thing that was also said that I didn't read is I saw just people quoting it on Twitter. When they were speaking about how Drake, Millie Bobby Brown, and like the weird things he's done with Millie Bobby Brown, or the weird relationship he had, and he was like, well, that's why Kendrick said it. That's a conclusion. So if you want me to part 2 where I read the rest of this, let me know. I didn't want to be here for an hour. 30-minute video is kind of crazy. It feels like an album reaction, but this was important. Let me know if I should do part 2, and I hope All y'all are copping this. Because that's really the thesis statement of this whole video. And that's why I'm mad at Drake. It ain't got nothing to do with this battle. Well, I mean, besides that. I'm loving this.